So as we all come together onto the back body, make sure you adjust your bolster or towel so that it's comfortable under the shoulders. Find a support for your head so that the chin tucks in towards the chest and not is jutting out. Take your arms out to a T. So my arms are on the upper side of my bolster. Palms down, walk your feet wide and just let the knees rest on each other. We'll close down the eyes. And together, let's just take a collective breath. Breathe in the nose fully. And sigh it out the mouth slowly. One more time. Full deep breath in through the nose. Let the breath out the mouth. Let everything go with breath. With the breath. Shoulders roll away and down towards the mat. As you begin to breathe now in and out the nose, maybe constrict the breath a little bit in the throat. Sounds like I have a frog in mine this morning. Just so that you can hear it. It gives the mind something to settle on this morning besides all of the responsibilities, the to-do list, emails, text, everything that we have to do today. Set it aside. This is your 20 minutes, and if you do nothing else but just be here with yourself and your breath, you'll have a beautiful yoga practice. One more full inhale in through the nose. Exhaling slowly out of the nose, let it wash everything through. And then blinking the eyes open. Let's go ahead and begin to windshield wiper the knees. So we're going to take the knees right to begin with the exhale. As you're ready for the inhale, you'll bring them back up to neutral and exhale to the left. So just begin to move with your breath. And particularly as the knees fall one direction and the other, maybe you begin to feel the movement through the side body, the side ribs, the IT band through the outside of the leg. Couple more sweeps here. And the next time the legs are over to the left, just roll over to that side. Let's remove our block, our bolster or our towel. Keeping the legs over to the left, come back down onto your back bodies, arms nice and wide into a T shape. So just settle the legs here and let's just begin to work into some shoulder openings here. So with the right hand, let's sweep the right hand towards the right hip. Pick up that arm, bring it across the body towards that left arm, and then drag the fingertips along the floor over your head so that you return back to center. So let's try that again. Inhaling fully, belly's in, right hand comes towards the right hip. It circles across the body towards the left arm, back overhead, and to your starting position. One last time, notice how that feels in the shoulder. Really feel for that extension through the fingers, and then come back to center. Now, if you've had a shoulder injury, shoulder surgery, and that bringing the arm over the head and back around does not feel good in your body, simply just bring the arm back up towards the ceiling and over. Okay, bring the knees back to center and drop them now over to the right. So pause here first, feel the length you're creating in the side body down the side of the leg. And here we'll begin. Left hand comes down towards that left hip. Circle it across the body over towards that right hand. Let those fingers drag along the floor overhead and come back out to your T shape. Twice more, nice and slow. See how fluid you can make the movements. And again, remember the modification if it serves you on this side. One more time. Nice. Bring the knees back up to center. Let them go to the left. Right hand, we're going to draw in the knees this time. So we're going to switch it up a little bit. Right hand comes down towards that right hip, circles across the body towards the left hand. And as it comes overhead, we pick up the knees to go with it. And knees fall to the right as the hand comes back to the right. Left arm comes down towards the left hip. We circle it around the body. As it comes overhead, knees come back with it over to the left. So we're just making these big circles. Right arm comes towards the left arm, circle it around. So we're sweeping the arms and the legs, just finding a lot of space here in the body. And then return to center. Let the knees fall in. Take a breath here. And then heel toe the feet back to center, roll to one side, and let's make our way to a seat. So just getting movement in the hip joint and the shoulder joints here. Elevate your seat if that helps. Crisscross the legs. Sit up nice and tall. As you place your hands gently on your thighs, begin here, little circles through the spine. So it doesn't matter which direction you pick. Just begin to feel into the movement of the spine, any tightness that you might feel there, pay attention to. Begin maybe to slide the hands down towards the knees as you make the circles just a little bit bigger, drawing the body forward and rocking it back. And then slowly winding it back down to neutral. And we'll reverse that action. So nice and easy. Take it the other way. And then make it as big as feels good. Remember your breath here. And then slowly begin to wind down. As you come back to center again, hugging in that whole pelvic floor in and up. Let's take the arms overhead, reach through the fingers. And then as you reach for the fingers, maybe the gaze goes up, maybe it doesn't matter. Reach the right hand higher. So long stretch, hip bone all the way to the fingers, and then switch it out. So just like you're climbing a rope, find length on one side of the body, then switch it out to the other. A couple more. Feel into the ribs. Finish this side up. And then that side, and then hands come down just to the shins, a couple cat-cows here. So when you're ready, we'll just begin with the inhale. Draw the chest forward as you arch the spine. Maybe gaze goes towards the ceiling. And then as you're ready for the exhale, begin to roll back onto the tailbone, round the spine, tuck the chin. Twice more like that. Big inhale draws the heart forward, arching. And exhaling to round. One more, inhale. And exhale. Nice. Roll over onto all fours. We'll take that same cat-cow movement on our hands and our knees. So stacking again through your joints, spread the fingers wide, gaze through your knees. You can't see your toes back there. They're directly behind the knees. Draw the belly in as you press the palms into the mat, finding that neutral table here. And then when you're ready for the breath, take that big inhale, tailbone rises, belly drops, chest lifts. And then we press into the mat as that tailbone curls in and we begin to round through the spine, find space through those shoulder blades, tuck the chin. Twice more like that, your breath. Open up, belly drops. Let the exhale be slow as you round back in. One more. And we'll come back to that neutral table. Pick up that right hand so you can swing the right foot in front of you, coming into your low lunge. So just stacking the ankle over the knee. You can untuck the back toe or leave it tucked, your choice. Bring the hands right to the thighs. Press the hands into the thighs to find length into the whole back body. Draw the belly in. And from this position, bring your hand to your right hip and draw your left arm up and overhead. So reach through those fingers, and then we're just going to take a nice side bend over to the right. So fingers head overhead to the right, creating lots of space here in the left side body. Send that elbow back so that you're not collapsing in the chest. Draw a nice deep breath. Re-extend the arm up to the ceiling. Circle it down. Plant the hand right inside that front foot. Tuck the back toes, lift the back knee. Take a twist here over that right knee. Make sure you keep the knee in line with the foot. So the knee's going to want to splay out. See if you can hug that knee in, stack through the shoulders. Take that arm back behind you, circle it down, bring it around and back up. Let's take two more nice slow circles. And then as you complete the last one, hand comes inside the foot. So both hands are inside now. We're going to take a walk to the long edge of our mat. Pigeon toe the feet in. Let the body hang here. Dangle the head, dangle the arms. So here, just natural traction through the spine. Take a full breath. See what you're trying to hold on to here. Let it go. Sometimes we try to make it a little more difficult than it is. Full deep breath. Then walk the hands forward, just like your down dog position. Hips stay back. Reach through those fingers. Let the head fall here. Chest sinks down towards the mat. Fingers reach, bellies in. Long line from the tailbone to the crown of the head. Big breath. Walk the hands back underneath the shoulders. Plant the left hand right underneath the face. Spread the fingers wide. When you're ready, take that right arm out to the side and up towards the ceiling. Again, a nice twist here. Hold the belly in, massage those digestive organs. Roll through your upper wrist. Flare the fingers, make a fist. And then bend that top elbow, take a half bind here. So bring the back of the hand to the back body or the sideways. Press the back of the hand into the body, turn the torso. Big breath in, slow breath out. Re-extend the arm, reach through the fingers, and then slowly, right hand's going to replace the left. Spread the fingers, left arm to the side and up. So reaching, press down through the bottom palm, reach through those top fingers. Maybe take a twirl through the wrist. Wake up the finger joints, spread them wide and make a fist. And let's find that half bind on this side. So bend the elbow, bring the hand to the back body, press the back of the hand into the body, let that rotate you, open just a little bit more. Notice your breath. Can you draw a nice deep breath in? A nice slow breath out. Re-extend the arm to the ceiling and nice and slow. Both hands down to the mat. Flip the fingers so now they're pointing towards you. Just pause there to get a nice stretch through the front of the wrists. And then send those fingers back behind you. So walk them as far back as you can. Head coming down towards the mat. Arms are straight on your fingertips. Big stretch. And then return. Hands right underneath the shoulders. Find that half lift. Chest lifts, back is straight, gaze is straight down. And then fold forward. And then walk your hands now to the other end of your mat, pivoting the feet around and drop the back knee. Low lunge, second side. Pull yourself up, hands onto the thighs. Check your alignment, knee and ankle here. Find length in the spine. Big breath. And then we'll place the left hand at the left hip. We'll take that right arm out to the side, up overhead, and then take a lateral. So again, fingertips reaching over towards the left, any amount. Check again, elbow goes back. Breathe into the side ribs. Belly's in. Re-extend the arm up to the ceiling. Circle it back behind you. 3 full circles here, nice and slow. Reaching up, reaching back, reaching down. With your breath flow. And as you finish the last one, tuck the back toes, plant the right hand inside the foot, lift the back knee, take a nice twist over to the left. Hug that left knee in, sink the hips down, stack the shoulders, and notice your breath. Big breath. Circle the hand down to frame the front foot. Press into the palms. Send the front foot back to meet the left as you find your plank pose. Heels back, chest forward. Press into the hands here. 3 rounds of breath. If you're wobbling, that's good. All those stabilizer muscles kicking in to support you this morning. We can all use stabilizer muscles, right? One more breath. Drop the knees. Sink the hips back towards the heels. Reach the fingertips long, long, long in front of you. Active hands, so forearms are not laying on the mat. Head can float. Head can rest on the mat. And then take that right arm, slide it out to the side and down towards your foot. Flip the palm. Left arm slides out to the side, down towards the foot. Flip the palm. Untuck the toes. Now support the head on a mat, a block, or a pillow. Shoulders round in. Draw the big breath now, back body breathing. Flare the back ribs. Inflate the back of the lungs. And then let the breath go so slow. You can feel the space between every vertebrae. Spend as long as you can here. We'll close this session, and I'll look for you tomorrow. Namaste.